what's up? Yes, you probably saw my finger is absolutely destroyed. I literally have no idea what I've done to it. I don't even remember how I did it because it just started hurting all of a sudden. But that's not the point of this video. My point is going to be you can still do a lot of training while still having an injury. You probably think, oh wow, my hand, I can't hold anything, but I'm going to show you there's going to be almost every movement that I would normally do, I can do just without this finger. So it's going to be pretty informational if you're sort of struggling with a hand injury. But yeah, we'll get into them. We'll be quick and fast with them, and we'll just see what I can do. Cool. All right, so the first tip I'm going to say is, because you can't get a full grip on a bar, don't use a 20 kilo men's bar, they're thicker. Use a 15 kilo women's bar and just add on the extra 2.5 kilos if you're like, it's not 20 kilos. But, you know, a 20 kilo bar is about this thick. You can still get a pretty decent grip on it, but with a 15, you're gonna be able to hold it a lot nicer. So, to start, I'm gonna go through all the lifts on a 15 kilo bar. All right, so, got the simple deadlift. I feel like I can still get a pretty decent grip on it. Obviously it's going to be not as much as my right hand, but you know, if I want to make up for it, I can just use lifting straps. So that's already one movement you can do. We'll go on to a clean. I think a clean I could still do as well. Yeah, I feel like I could comfortably do these, so that's no problem. Front squats, yeah, I could do these. That's another easy one. Shoulder to overhead. You'll be able to see that. Can't bother changing it. But I still think I can do some of these. You know, might have to go that little bit lighter, but that's fine. Still get a workout in. That's most of the close grip stuff. The next one is snatches. This one's a little bit more difficult. It's a wider grip. This is one I definitely don't think I'd be able to go as heavy on, but I still could definitely do them in a workout. That's most of the barbell things I can think of. Bench press you could easily do. It's going to have no effect on your grip that much because you can do bench press without holding the bar. We're going to move on to sort of the single implement movements like dumbbells, kettlebells, all that stuff, and we'll see what else we can do there. So I actually just filmed like half of the video and forgot to press record. So we're going into the single implement stuff like kettlebells, dumbbells, wall balls, pull-ups, all this sort of stuff over here now. So wall balls was the first one. It's definitely still doable. You want it, because you're gonna squat and you're gonna catch it each time. Just be wary of where your fingers are. It's not an excuse not to work out. Kettlebells, you can definitely still do these. Just be wary of where you're actually placing your finger as you do them. If you have to go lighter because it's purely grip strength, just go lighter, it's not a big deal. Dumbbells for hang cleans, they're definitely doable. The hard part is switching hands, so you might have to, you know, if the workout was 16 alternating dumbbell cleans or snatches, instead of alternating them, maybe just do 8 and 8, just so you're still working them evenly, but you just got to adapt for the workout. So they're all still very doable. The next part was pull-ups. The pull-ups is a bit of a different story. They're a lot harder to have control on the bar. You can still do them, but they are a lot harder. If you're only just getting pull-ups, just add an extra band on for your pull-ups. If you're doing toes to bar, you can, these ones are a little bit different because you've got to use your full grip to sort of pull you through. Like this, it's a lot harder to hold on. So you can always go to knees to chest, or you can just do sit-ups on an ab mat. There's lots of scalable options you can do. Thing I was also saying, bench press, that's not going to change. There's almost everything you can do. I can do all the machines. They're just like holding the barbell. So there's no big difference there. So the main thing is, even if you've got an injury, you can easily overcome it. And I try and always not to think of an injury as a reason not to work out at all. Like, this is tiny injury. Like, you can easily get away with doing other stuff, working other groups. Like, I reckon from this, I'm gonna build up my squats, my deadlifts pretty tremendously compared to my pull-ups. Like, I'll still be able to work with bands, but it's just gonna be a little bit different holding onto that bar. But always try and go to the gym, even if you have to change it to suit your needs, than what you normally do. Other people will sort of deter away from that and be like, oh, I can't do what I normally do, so I'm not gonna go at all. And that's when your fitness and strength really suffers. But that is just a little bit of mindset there. So yeah, just a quick video of all the things you can do, even if you are injured. Same if you've done your elbow or your knee. There's always ways to get around stuff, and I highly recommend trying to stick to your routine, even if you are sore and bothered and stuff like that. But yeah, just a short little video for this one. I don't know if I'm going to do the workout and stuff today. It's still very tender after yesterday, but there's still lots of stuff I can do. But this is just going to be a video on itself, and we'll get back to it tomorrow with lots of working out.